Hey class, it's Mr. Dow coming to you in week number 7, the week when we're going to be turning in our first paper assignment. I had a couple things I wanted to say about it. Before I do that though, let's check in with our class dog Crypto, see what he's up to. Crypto, tell everybody what you're up to, Crypto. What's going on? Nothing's going on right now, but that's okay. We'll get back to him in a second. So, week 7, the first paper assignment comes in. That's the most points of anything we've done in the class, and a lot of the class is geared towards these papers. So I had a couple things I wanted to say about that before you turn it in, or if you have questions about it. First, the due date of the paper is this Saturday at 9 a.m. However, if the paper is turned in on Sunday, it will not count as late. So keep that in mind. You do have that extra day. Also, the turnitin.com file set up on Canvas. Don't go to turnitin.com. Go through the Canvas module. That file is set up to take late papers, so it'll be taking papers all through the week whenever they come in. In general, I tell all my students that a good paper turned in a little bit late is better than a bad paper turned in on time. Latency penalties will start being assessed on Monday. They're not much. It's like maybe 3 points per paper per day. So if you need an extra day or two, then you should take the extra day or two and use that time wisely. Get some help while this is going on. But that's the way. But the paper is there, due Saturday. I'll start checking them on Saturday. They usually take a few days for everybody to turn it in. All right, number 2, on the module in week number 7, you've got a few things that are there specifically to help you with this paper. For example, there's one page that just talks about plagiarism and how to avoid plagiarism, and that's a pretty big issue, so you should look through that. Another page just gives you a checklist of things you want to make sure you have done before you turn in the paper. And on that checklist page is also a grading rubric, just in case you're interested. Well, how would you tell the difference between a B and a C, etc.? That's all laid out there. So you should definitely want to look at that stuff in there. It'll help you before you actually turn in the paper. The third thing I want to talk about is that there is a lot of ways to get help on this paper. I think our embedded tutor, Alina, has sent you an email by now. It probably has a video of her where she talks about that. And I just want to kind of reinforce that you have her helping this class. And she is a great resource because she's kind of in the class. She's aware of everything that we're doing. And you also have me. I will also help you if you want me to look at work beyond, or if you want me to look at specific work that's going to go into this paper, I will do that. For me personally, if you want me to look at writing, I have a couple of rules. One is that I really only look at a single paragraph at a time. I don't look at full papers. And the other rule is that you would send it on an email. No attachment, just put it on an email. All my rules are geared towards being as fast as possible. If everybody sends me one paragraph on an email, I can quickly zip through it, make some comments, send it back to you. And as soon as I send it back, feel free, you can send me another paragraph or fix that one and send it again. But you have time to take advantage of these tools to help you, and I strongly recommend you do use them. Like I say, you have Alina, you have me. You also just have the Writing Center if you'd rather work that way. But so you do have a lot of ways to get some help. Okay, so finally on the class overall, I think this is generally in every English 101 class I've ever taught that's online. This is about the place where I lose maybe half the class. So a lot of people, for some reason, they'll do some of the work and they don't get through paper number 1. They don't turn it in, or when they finally decide to turn it in, it's kind of too late, whatever. I strongly urge you to try to catch up if you're a little bit behind. If you need help, you just have questions about something. If you're not sure how to start, just contact me or contact Alina and get some help. Just get started on it. What I find is that people skip over this paper, think, well, I'll get to it later. It's kind of over. It's never going to happen because we start paper 2 right afterwards. And there's kind of a lot involved with paper 2 as well, since we have a research element on it. So anyway, I was checking in with you. Hopefully everything's going okay. Really looking forward to getting a full paper from everybody. I'm looking at outlines and paragraphs this week, and I'll continue to look at stuff all through the rest of this week. And if you're late, I'll still look at stuff through next week as well. So let me know if you have questions. Check back with me. All right, let's take a look at what Crypto's doing now. Crypto, what are you doing? Oh, you're licking that foot, huh? He's busy. Okay, all right, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.